Mandy Maysey is one of about 6,500 people marching in the 44th Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras parade on Saturday evening. It's going to be phenomenal. I'm really excited, says Mandy, who will be marching alongside her teenager. I have 2 trans children. Both identify as queer or gay, so as a parent, for me, it's really important to be an ally. I need to stand up and be counted and show my support. Mandy is the president of the Tourette Syndrome Association Australia, which is joining the Mardi Gras parade for the first time this year. Mandy, who has 2 children with Tourette syndrome, says research shows people who are neurodiverse, such as those with Tourette syndrome or autism spectrum disorder, are more likely to identify as LGBTQIA+. Tourette syndrome is a neurological disorder characterized by involuntary muscle movements and vocalizations, known as tics. Some people's tics can include obscene gestures and swearing or slurs, which can lead to misunderstandings and confrontations. When it comes to something like Mardi Gras, it's really difficult for people with Tourette syndrome to be out in loud, busy places around a lot of people, Mandy says. About why the TSAA is joining the parade. Our motto for the parade is Tick Loud, Be Proud. I want people to see my kids for who they are. I want my kids to grow up in a world that is loving and understanding and that gets them. It's about being loud and being proud and not shrinking into the background and not accepting people thinking of us as anything other than completely normal. Fiona says Mardi Gras has changed over the years, but it is still a political event at its heart. Protest and a party. The Mardi Gras parade is a massive tourist drawcard and will be broadcast across the country and the globe. The glitz and glamour of the event is a far cry from the first march held in June 1978, but Fiona from the 78 Ers float says the parade still carries strong messages. I think there is always that element of protest, she said. This Mardi Gras event has a huge legacy. It was a political event meant to change the status of our community. And we're still here. We're still fighting for parts of our community. And while the aim of the first and every Mardi Gras was to make a political statement, and then to have a bloody good party, it will always be that way. The job is not yet done. Gender-Free Japanese is campaigning for same-sex marriage to be legalized in Japan. The world is watching. Masaru Ito has watched the Mardi Gras parade from the sidelines before, but this year he will be in it for the first time. My friends and I are always talking about the parade and wanting to be a part of it, so we're pretty excited, he said. We just started to organize the Gender-Free Japanese with a few friends, who are LGBT Japanese people based in Australia, and we decided to take action to express our hope that same-sex marriage will be legalized in Japan, the same as it is in Australia. Masaru says they hope the global attention that the Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras parade gets will help send a message back to Japan that it's time for marriage equality. Maybe some people in Japan will watch the parade and they will know what we're doing, he said. If we get support, even from people from other countries, it is appreciated, and that support may change the Japanese constitution on same-sex marriage. Andrew Smith, pictured with colleague Chris, wants LGBTQIA+ people to feel welcome. Building inclusion everywhere. Andrew Smith also wants to encourage change by taking part in the Mardi Gras parade with the Building Pride float. He says there's a stereotype of the property and construction industry being male, stale and pale, which puts off some LGBTQIA+ people from pursuing careers in the industry. Building Pride is striving to break down this stereotype while building a network for LGBTQI+ individuals, he says. Participating in the parade will showcase the vibrant LGBTQI+ community that exists within our industry, and that there is a welcoming community for LGBTQI+ individuals. The last 2 years have been tough on everyone. Being able to have the opportunity to come together and celebrate Mardi Gras is very exciting. Mickey designs elaborate costumes for each Mardi Gras parade. Be proud of who you are. For Mickey, who is participating in his 14th parade. Mardi Gras is a time to shine and show off some amazing costume design. As a costume designer, the Mardi Gras parade is the longest catwalk where I am able to show the audience my creations, Mickey said. I'm so proud of who I am with every step I march in the parade. I am proud to be part of the LGBTQI community, and for me to be able to take part in the parade is a wonderful experience. The beautiful memories shared with lovely people will last a lifetime. Mickey is taking part with a small group called You Are Unique, which sends a message of embracing who you are, no matter who you are. I would love to send a message to all young gay people who are confused and having difficulties understanding their sexuality. Come out, be open and embrace who you are. Be strong and confident and remember that you are unique and loved. Create something to show your abilities, and you will shine. Jack Williams says being out as a proud queer person is the best feeling. Making a statement. For Jack Williams, being a part of the First Nations parade float means they are able to show their full selves. Getting to be openly queer and then also being able to represent my culture is probably the best thing in life, just simply because that's me then showcasing 100% of myself and not hiding any part of myself, they said. Jack says the First Nations float always sends a message of Black empowerment, and this year they are supporting those living with HIV and AIDS to help destigmatize the condition. We are still protesting, and we are still making a statement in just walking with pride, they said. While we celebrate, we'll also be reflecting on just how much times have changed and how privileged we are to be able to do something like this with so much exposure and visibility. While there's still a lot of homophobia and transphobia, I think Mardi Gras is one of the best ways to take away all of those negative stereotypes. I just think that is the highlight of being in Mardi Gras, being able to be somebody affecting that change. You can watch and listen to the 44th Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras across ABC platforms from 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time tonight.